How is everyone today? My name is Macy and I am so excited today to be making my very first YouTube video. I have been super nervous about talking on camera. I also came here to show you guys something I've been super excited about and I've been working on. For now, today we're going to focus on just, something simple since this is my first video. Okay, so what I really came here to show you guys is what I'm wearing today, which are my bonnets that I design and I create on my own. They are mostly meant for wet hair. Today I'm wearing it just to show you guys, and they're meant for after I wash my hair. When I wash my hair, I hate when my hair keeps dripping down on my clothes, so that's why I created these. And it also has satin lining to help protect your hair against, the towel. And I love it. I still can't believe it that I created these, but I'm very excited about them, and I'm finally selling them on Etsy. And if you go on Etsy, you can learn a lot more about them, and they also help dry your hair a little faster. That way you won't have to use so much heat on your hair. My face is already half done makeup wise. I'm going to show you guys a few tips that I do when I normally do my retro makeup. So my face is already half done, but I'm gonna add some eyelashes and show you what I normally use for lipstick. I have a bad habit of just storing my eyelashes back into an eyelash box, so I can't promise you I can tell you where my lashes came from today, but I'll try to link everything else. I have on foundation, I have on powder, all that stuff, I'll link it down below. I also have on primer, which I will link also. Sometimes my brows are crooked because I don't have natural eyebrows. I have no eyebrows really. So sometimes when I do them, they're kind of crooked. Now here's a tip. This mascara is old. I used to just throw my old mascara in the garbage. I started saving it because it kind of helps to do my eyebrows. So when it gets clumpy and weird like this and almost dried out, I save it to do my brows. Sometimes you have to be super careful because it will leave clumps in your brows. My eyebrows don't look the best today. I'm sorry. This is my first time doing my makeup on camera, so whatever happens, happens. We're here to learn, so I'm learning today. You know what I think? I think I need my lamp. I usually have a lamp over here when I do my makeup. And now that I'm just talking to you guys like this and facing this way, I feel really, really strange. So I usually use a brown eyebrow pencil to outline it first, and then I use my little contraption thing here to go along my brows. I've already done my highlighting and my contour. I did it quickly today, so it usually looks a lot better than this, but this is what it looks like when I'm in a rush. So yes, sometimes no, but when I'm in a fun mood, I'll add highlighting. I usually use like a wispy brush to do it, something like this. This is cool. Today I'm going to use Senegal from the Juvias Place palette. This is for eyeshadow, but I use eyeshadow for my highlighter sometimes too. I usually use a lighter color. I use like a silvery color, but I like the gold too. I'll do a more in-depth makeup tutorial soon, I promise. I do my eyelashes last. So when I do my lipstick, I normally start with just a regular lipstick pencil. I already have super full lips, but I usually overline anyway. This is I like the color it gives me. It's so deep and pretty, but I don't like that it's matte. So my sister brought me this Patrick Starr gloss, and it's from his holiday collection. I've had it for years. I only use it sometimes, and that's why it's lasted for so long. So usually, yeah, I go on top of this with my Patrick Starr gloss. It's so pretty. I don't even know if he makes this anymore. So my eyelash glue that I'm using today is by Duo. There's a tip I learned from one of my favorite influencers, and I'll link her page below also. I'm such a fan of hers, and her name is Fumi, and she's actually who inspired me to start my YouTube channel, to just go do it. You know, she's so inspiring. She's a mother like myself, so she's just wonderful, and she's so much fun. But I learned to let my eyelash glue get tacky before I put it on my eyes, because if not, you'll spend God knows how long trying to get it to stick to your eye. So I usually give it a minute before I actually put it on my eye. Let's give that some time. Okay, my eyelash glue is tacky now. My glasses are back, so. You know what I didn't do this time? I forgot to do my mascara. I normally do my mascara before I put my lashes on. Okay, this is my first YouTube video, okay? You guys just please give me a break. I'm trying. Is it too late? Can you do mascara after putting your lashes on? Shall we attempt that? I'll try this at home. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I sometimes like to let my lashes droop down on this side. I just like the way that looks, pinup wise.
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it.
Don't let it get too tacky, because I've had that happen where I let it dry too much and I end up having to put the glue on all over again. So, okay. Okay, so only thing about clear eyelash glue is that sometimes it looks white for a little bit until it dries. So once it dries, it looks totally normal. It's just, you know, let's see the mess I made of myself. No, it looks pretty good. You know, I'm used to taking my time and doing my makeup. This is my first time doing this on camera, so trust me, it's better than this. I promise you. This is my first time doing this, so please bear with me. Okay. I forgot to mention also about my bonnets. I love them so much because they're gigantic. I love how they drape across the shoulder line. I made them this length because I wanted you to be able to use it no matter how long your hair was. My hair has gotten super long now. My hair stops around boob, is that nipple length? Around here now, my hair stops. So I know that I'll be able to use these for a long time, no matter how long my hair gets. So, and can't forget my, what is wrong with me today? Can't forget my blush. I love blush. I love lots of blush. I love you to see the blush on my face. I just love that. I think it's so pretty. And I think that would be good for me if I was in a rush. This is what I would normally do. Sometimes I feel like I haven't gone intense enough on my contouring, so either I'll deepen my contouring or I'll add a little bit more highlighting around the bottom of my my jawline. A little bit lighter there to make my jawline look a little bit more, you know, contour there. I'll try to link the contour powder that I use in the thingy box down below. That does not sound right. Okay, now that my makeup's done, I guess I'll use this time to answer a few of your questions. So now I'm going to take the time to answer some of your questions. So someone asked me if I've seen Being the Ricardos. Answer is no. And I don't plan on watching it. I feel like I already knew Lucy's story was sad. I knew that she wasn't happy. I knew all these things for years. I think for the most part I just ignored it just so I can watch the show. I'm such a fan of the show. I felt like, you know, I put that on my mind. But I know that if I watch this show, it's going to make it even more intense for me. and it's going to be very difficult for me to watch. I think I love Lucy so much. I don't think that I can watch the show. I just don't think it's for me, and I feel like it would ruin watching the show for me. Okay, so someone asked me, what is my aesthetic inspired by? Well, I get inspiration from almost anything in my life. Anyone, people, pictures, whatever. So many things that inspire me, especially on social media. I have like even little folders that I keep on my Instagram to store ideas. I usually follow a lot of pages that have photos just based on aesthetic, and that helps a lot, seeing things like that, following certain accounts, following certain influencers. You know, you can change up your look almost every day. So I'm inspired by so many different people and eras, and I've taken pictures, especially some of my photographs. You know, you'll notice that some of my looks look like they're from the 90s and other stuff looks like they're from the 40s or the 50s. So it just really depends on what hits me for that day, or sometimes that month. It just depends. So yes, next question. So next question was, would I ever consider acting? And the answer is yes. I actually used to do background for years, 3 or 4, not that long, but I loved doing background work at first. So if you're someone who you watch a lot of old TV, like shows from, you know, maybe 6-7 years ago, you probably see me in the background walking around or something like that. I used to do a lot of Law and Order and just a lot of old shows, Person of Interest, a lot of old shows, old TV shows, talk shows. And, you know, actually doing talk shows, doing background for it really ruined my entire view of TV. Because a lot of the work that I did on TV shows was basically me sitting there, and other audience members too. And what they would do is they would record you smiling or laughing or whatever. And what happens is they would clip your responses into the segment. So when you see yourself laugh, or when you see someone laugh on these TV shows, sometimes they're not laughing at that scene. The directors or producers have clipped them into that scene to laugh. So not so much live TV shows, it would be too difficult, but these TV shows that are pre-recorded, then yes, a lot of that was really fake and staged. I would see myself on an episode of a talk show, and I'm like, I didn't even film that episode that day. They just clipped me out and put me into a different episode. So if you didn't know how it works sometimes for live TV shows and how it works sometimes for pre-recorded shows, now you know. Kind of sucks because yeah. That's all the questions I'm going to answer for today, and I'll promise to answer some more next time. I just wanted to do something quickly to show you guys what I've been working on, which are my bonnets. Also, just get myself out there for the first time on YouTube. I haven't seen this video yet, so yeah. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching me. If you made it to the end, to this horror show for my first time, I hope my makeup doesn't look terrible. I'm just really hoping it looks okay, somewhat decent. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to check out my link below and read up on my bonnets. I'm really proud of them, and I hope you guys love them. I'm really focusing on really bring luxury back to loungewear. I'll link everything that I mentioned here below, and I'll even link what I'm wearing now, my robe and my bra underneath. I'll link everything down below. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll try to see you guys again next week. Bye.